Hare Krishna, the question comes, how can I embrace Krishna consciousness when I am born in a different religion? This is a very interesting question because we have to understand the meaning of religion. Religion means to link with God. Actually, it is a Latin word, religio. Re means, again, ligio means to link. So the meaning of religion is to link with God. Of course, all religions have two aspects. We have the exoteric aspect of religion and the esoteric aspect of religion. Exoteric means the external manifestations of religion. That means the rituals, the architecture, the styles of worships, different things that people do in religions, external things they do in religion. This is called the exoteric. And so this may vary from place to place because of time, because of culture, because of circumstances. They may vary from place to place. But when we come to the level of esoteric, it means the internal principle of religion. And for that, we find out that religion is one. For instance, if you go to the Holy Bible, it says from the rising of the sun to the setting, one should call on the names of God. If you go to the Holy Quran, in Surah 2, it says the most beautiful names belongs to Allah, and one should call upon those names. And if you go to the Bhagavad Gita, 10:25, it says, of all sacrifices, the best sacrifice is to call the names of God. So what is the difference? There is no difference. The Christian Bible says we should call the names of God from the rising of the sun to its setting. The Holy Quran says the most beautiful names belongs to Allah and one should call on those names. And the Bhagavad Gita is saying that of all sacrifices, the best sacrifice is to call the names of God. So this is the esoteric meaning of religion. That religion means to love God. Religion means to serve God. Religion means to link with God. And so when we come to this platform, there is no question of taking birth in a particular religion and joining another religion. Because religion is one, and religion is meant for loving God, religion is meant for serving God, religion is meant for linking with God, and actually there is only one God. Whether you call him Allah, Jehovah, or Krishna, is the same supreme being. Just as we have one sun in the universe, which is shining over the heads of everyone, irrespective of your religion, there is also one God. Actually, the sun represents God. So if there is only one sun, how can there be more than one God? There is only one supreme God. It is a matter of name. And so you may prefer to call him a particular name, and I prefer to call him a different name. But that does not make any difference. Even we as human beings, we have different names. We have so many names. Your schoolmates, they call you one name. Your mother calls you another name. Your father calls you another name. And different people call you different name, but that doesn't make any difference. So similarly, even though God has so many names, according to his activities, according to his qualities, he has different names. But that does not make God different. That does not increase the number of gods. There is only one supreme personality of Godhead. And all religions are actually meant to serve that supreme Godhead. So if you are a born Christian or a born Muslim and you want to practice Krishna consciousness, we don't say give up your Islam or give up your Christianity. We say that investigate Krishna consciousness and see what you can accept that would increase your love for God. You investigate and see the practices of Krishna consciousness that can help you to become more God conscious. That is our proposal, because God is one. And there is the spiritual world that we are all destined to go there by serving God. So, it's not a question of leaving one religion to join another religion. It's not a question of leaving one church to join another church. It's a question of purification. It's a question of linking with God. If you can purify your life and lead a godly life and serve God and make God happy, the destination is one. So our Krishna consciousness philosophy is that there is only one supreme God, and all religions are trying in their different ways to serve that supreme God. It's a question of purity, it's a question of devotion, it's a question of commitment. Some people want to do everything for the pleasure of God, but some people want to do some things for their own pleasure. So to that degree you want to do everything for the pleasure of God, to that degree you can please God, and to that degree you can know God. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells us that as you surrender unto me, I will reward you accordingly. So if you become more surrendered to God, God reveals himself more and more and more. And if you surrender to God in a minute way, then you also understand God in a very minute way. So it's not a question of which religion you belong to. It's a question of how much are you surrendered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.